Hello, my name is Arethea Brooks, and I am an actress, holistic health and wellness coach, and entrepreneur. And on my channel, we discuss all things mental, physical, spiritual, and emotional wellness. And in today's video, what we're going to be discussing is ways in which you can improve your decision-making skills to optimize your health and wellness. But before we get into these concepts, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, so that you are able to stay up to date with any video content like this. Now let's get into these 7 concepts. So as we go through each concept, we will also go into examples, and I will just explain a little bit more ways in which you can begin to use these concepts in your own life. So the first concept to optimize your health and wellness is having standards set in place. And what this basically means is knowing what you're willing and will not do, and just knowing your boundaries, knowing what it is that you're able to accommodate in your life. So having standards might mean that you say yes to a less workload, and you say no to anyone that may be asking you to take on more than you anticipate. And in return, this is helping you emotionally. This is helping you to set standards and keep those standards in place emotionally. This is a great way that you can begin to develop the skills to optimize your health and wellness. Our second concept that you can begin to optimize your health and wellness is saying no when it is absolutely necessary. And the way that you can utilize this is, say for example, you are done with work and you and a couple of employees, everyone's decided, oh, well, let's go out for drinks after work and just chit chat and kind of get to know each other a little bit more and to just socialize, because everybody's itching for a social hour. But you know that this is not what you have in mind. This is your no. You say no because you know that you have a date with yourself at the gym to continue to improve on your own wellness, your physical wellness. So this is another great way that you can begin to utilize to optimize your health and wellness, just by saying no. And it's totally okay to say no and to put yourself first. The third concept that we can use to optimize our health and wellness is to live by the code. And what this means is you're walking the walk. You're doing exactly what it is that you say you're going to do. An example of this, in a way that you can utilize this concept, is, say for example, you tell yourself, all right, for the rest of the year, I'm going to spend each day meditating for 5 to 10 minutes. And there's a day that comes up and you're like, oh, you know what? I'm just going to take a break. I'm not going to do it. I've already done it so much. I don't really need to today. Well, living by the code means doing it regardless. Listening to that voice and hearing it, but doing it anyway. Living by your own standards, having and developing a relationship with yourself where you're able to say, no, I'm not going to listen to that voice. And yes, I'm going to say yes to what it is that I stand by. And that's my meditation practice every day for 10 minutes. This is how you optimize your health and wellness, by living by the code. Our fourth way that we can begin to optimize our health and wellness is to clear your mind. And this is very closely related to meditation. However you decide to clear your mind, this could also be you going for a walk in nature. And what clearing your mind does for you when it comes to optimizing your health and wellness is you're able to receive the answers to solutions or problems that you're asking for. So say for example, you don't know whether or not you should do more HIIT style workouts or whether you should be doing more yoga. Well, being able to clear your mind and having some sort of communion with yourself, listening to your inner voice and taking a step back and listening to that inner voice that tells you this is going to be better for your health and wellness. Being able to clear your mind will allow you to be able to receive the answers to whether or not one exercise might be better suited for you than another. So clearing your mind is going to help you tremendously when it comes to your physical health, your mental, emotional, and spiritual. Another way that we can begin to optimize, the fifth way, that we can begin to optimize our health and wellness is by narrowing our focus. And what this basically means is weeding things out. So say, for example, you have a to-do list. And on your to-do list, you find that there are some particular things that are in great alignment with your health and wellness, and there are some that aren't. So you might have one thing that is perfect for your health and wellness, something else perfect and in alignment with your health and wellness, something else that's just, filling in space, and then something that may be good for your health and wellness, all within your to-do list. What you can begin to do to weed things out and to create greater alignment and to narrow your focus is to go through and just kind of take note, or you can check out some of the things that are just not in alignment with your health, your health goals, your wellness goals. And you can begin to do those things. Maybe you want to make a list of 2 things and take those things that are in greater alignment and put them on one side, and everything else you can just kind of, leave it aside and just take note of it, but focus more so on the things that are going to be in greater alignment with your health and wellness. So creating a to-do list will certainly help you to narrow your focus. The 6th concept that you can begin to use to optimize your health and wellness is one of my favorites: to strategize if you absolutely must. Now, this is not necessary, but it is certainly helpful and has helped me in so many different ways. So what you want to begin to do to strategize if you must is to define your objective. And then you want to get clear on your goal, create some solutions, and then do a project outline. So for example, let's say, you have a goal to build more muscle. You want to strengthen and create more body muscle. So you can create an objective around this. And then we already know that your goal is to build more muscle. And then after your goal comes your, what is it next? You can begin to create a project outline. And then with that project outline, so maybe, solutions, you can begin to look at the solutions, and solutions might be, maybe you want to go to the gym and add some weights to your routines, or maybe you want to add more weights or up your weight consumption. Maybe you want to do more body weight exercises, or even add in some resistance bands. So get clear on your solutions, because once you're clear on your solutions, you can begin to create that project outline for yourself. And what this means and what it will look like is basically going through and knowing what you're going to do on a daily, on a weekly, and a monthly plan. So you're creating that project outline for your daily, your weekly, and your monthly routines, so that you know that by whatever set time you have, you are able to achieve your goals. So this gives you a clearer perspective on things, and it helps you to kind of see everything as a whole, and just, again, get really clear about what it is that you're doing by strategizing. So strategizing has been really helpful for me. Maybe it will help you. A 7th concept that you can begin to use to optimize your health and wellness is to execute without delay. And what this means is, let's say, for example, you're going into one of your favorite juice places, and there's a juice that you absolutely love, and it supports you energetically, it supports you emotionally, and it gives your body all the nutrients that it needs to help you thrive and live your best life. However, there are so many other options on the menu, and you are consumed by them. You're telling yourself, well, there are these other things that I've never tried, but over here there's this one juice that just is in so much more alignment with you, and it works for you every time. Well, being able to execute without delay is building up that confidence and saying, no, I'm not going to choose those things. Why would I choose something else when I know this is perfect for me? This is a great way to build confidence. This is a great way to build confidence and to develop a healthier relationship with yourself and your health and wellness. So executing without delay. So let's go over these 7 concepts again that you can use to improve your decision-making skills to help optimize your health and wellness. The first concept, having standards set in place. Second, saying no when it is absolutely necessary. The third concept is living by the code, and this is doing exactly what you say you're going to do. The fourth is to clear your mind. The fifth way is to narrow your focus. The sixth concept is to strategize if you must. And the final 7th concept is to execute without delay. I hope that one, if not all of these concepts, can and will be tremendous help to you. I hope that you're able to use one, if not all of them. Again, thank you for being here on my channel and taking your time out to check in with your own health and wellness journey. Again, please don't forget to subscribe and like this video so that others may also be able to find this content, and that you're able to stay up to date again with more video content like this. If you are looking for other ways or other videos from my channel, please feel free to check out my playlist, and also check out this video in the top right-hand corner that is related to this video. And again, I wish you so much health and wellness. And until next time, peace, light, and so much love.